have Eddie Field snorting a line of coke in the car.
It's allergies.
Hey, don't slam the door. I paid $top for this one.
Nothing yet.
Look at my goddamn hair. Oh my god. Guys, it's here. Oh my gosh. Get out of my way. I'm about to make love with this box. Oh. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to open this. You know how long I waited for this thing to show up? Yeah, it's a spot. Oh my god. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at this. I love car fights. What? Oh, it's got a stamp on it. This thing's massive. That's what she said. Administration. Hardware, yep. Wow. Wow. Whoa, this is really legit. Oh, dang. Ooh. Oh my gosh. They have the software on a micro SD card. I didn't know we could do that. That's pretty badass, not gonna lie. This is the legit Uprev OBD2 scanner with a USB end port. That's where the money's at. I need to get the rest of my stuff in, and then we can get in the tune.
This one was used on the NASCAR, my friend.
A little bit. Okay, now she's sitting a lot better. Might have issues, but I'm not worried. Too much airflow. Car's not used to it. Hear it? Eddie Field snorting a line of coke in the car.
It's allergies.
Hey, don't slam the door. I paid $top for this one.
One eternity later.
So I received an email from AdminTuning this morning telling me to go and download Uprev off their support website. They also indicated that I needed to have a Windows laptop. I, as you can see, have a MacBook Pro. Doesn't exactly have Windows on it, but I know of a software that you can actually download that emulates or mirrors Windows on your laptop. So if you're in the same boat as me and you want to get your car tuned, but you don't have a Windows operating software laptop, then your best bet is probably to run an emulator, aka Parallels Desktop. I've used Parallels Desktop in the past for a lot of Windows-only applications or Windows-only software, and it's worked perfectly fine for me. There's only a drawback where it doesn't perform as well as your computer should because it's drawing a lot of power from your computer. I know the MacBook Pro is a little bit powerful for, you know, everyday computing, but this even gets a little bit slowed down when I would run Parallels Desktop. So just an FYI, in case you're running into errors or issues or, you know, things crashing with your MacBook, do not be alarmed. Well, here we go. Downloading some Windows. Here we go. Yo! It works! Wow, I love myself. Everyone doubted me. It's on a MacBook, bitch! Cable not detected. Fuck. So I got the email from my tuner, and Monsef said he wants me to send him a whole list of all the things I have done to the car and the specs of it. So I sent him all that, and in response, he sent me a set of instructions on getting Uprev installed. So I already got that done, and now I'm gonna follow the rest of the instructions, but I have one problem. The G35 is filled with 94 octane. 94 octane is not exactly what my tuner wants me to run my tunes on. He wants me to get Shell 91. So I'm gonna go get Shell 91, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna siphon the car. Okay, so while the car is just one click away from turning over on the accessory position, I have the OBD2 Uprev scanner cable plugged into my car, and the USB's plugged into my laptop. And there we have it. We got our ECU being searched for.
Gonna get some remote tuning, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just downloading the base map right now, and we're gonna load it onto the Uprev. So, searching for ECU. Good. Okay, so you're about to flash a stock ECU with an Uprev tune file. This will require the removal of one license from your cable. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Flash. Uploading stub. I got the lights on my dash.
There's your ad fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Don't do anything. Don't press anything.
No, I won't. Erasing. Programming 0%, 1%, 2%. There we go.
You excited, dude?
I'm shaking on the inside. It's gonna get even, like, once it reaches really close, I'm like so excited. We're gonna have to go back to the gas station and get more 91.
Oh yeah.
So pretty much we're getting a base map right now onto the ECU, and a flash is complete. Please turn off the vehicle. Please turn on the vehicle. Do not start engine.
Yeah.
Okay. Reflash complete. So now this guy said, click flash tune. Once you've done that, start the car after the Uprev software says ECU ready. Click logging and tracing. Load the attached logs to the SCM file.
Yeah.
So that's it right there. ECU ready.
Okay, start the car.
Okay.
Make sure it's running here. My car's behind you, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Runs better?
Already. Logging and tracing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Data logging. This is sick. Right here. Load. And I'm looking for that file that he sent me, which is right here, the SCM file.
Yeah.
So we'll go open. Click the record button, red circle button at the bottom of the logging screen. You will see a bunch of numbers on your screen. Just allow it to record. Record your car idling at operating temperature, and then record cruising and gentle acceleration in 4th gear from 40 to 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Finally, data log a 3rd gear full throttle pull from 3,000 RPM to 6,000 RPM, and include a video of the AFR gauge as well. Stop recording and save the log file and reply to this email with it attached. Please do all logs on one recording.
Okay, so you gotta wait till it's at operating temperature for it to record.
Already noticed a huge difference. The idle is running a lot better as opposed to yesterday when we first installed the intake, so that's a plus.
No radio, huh, my friend?
All right. Here we go, baby. So we just logged our first data log for Monsef at AdminTuning, and it was pretty straightforward. Great instructions. We're gonna send off what file we saved, which was our log there, our first log. We're gonna send it off to him, and we're gonna go from there.
the next day.
Just when I thought I'd lost all hope for today to turn out to be a nice day, it's beautiful. That's awesome. So yesterday was pretty awesome. It was my first time ever experiencing the Uprev software and how to remote tune. I actually got 2 data logs from Onsef done yesterday. He sent me 2 reflashes. One of them was a base map, and I think the other one was a tune. But it was going pretty well. And for a Sunday, the guy actually sends me another tune. So let's go.
Day number 3 of e-tuning process. As we're waiting for the car to reach operating temperatures, you just plug in the Uprev cable, open the software, load the scheme, and data log, and record it, then you send it back to your tuner. It's a very simple process. He wants me to now data log 3,000 RPM to rev limit, which I believe is 72 or 71 on this car. That's the first time I've ever bounced off rev limiter, man. That's crazy. ECU re-flashing. Oh snap. Please turn off the vehicle. This is the 4th one. Let's go. Reflash complete. And when it says ECU ready, I'm gonna turn the car on. Come on, I want to start the car. It may seem like a beautiful morning, but it's really cold out. It's probably one of the coldest days we've experienced in April in a very long time. It feels like minus 15 degrees Celsius. Anyways, I did some more data logging here from Onsef, and I did more than a few logs than expected. I started up the car and I noticed it was idling pretty rough. On top of that, I noticed there's a bog and hesitation around 300 to 3,300 RPM. So I logged that for him, and plus I did a 2nd gear rip and it felt really good. Oh man. Oh, holy crap. I guess more modern decks don't really come with the full box anymore. That's a big wow. I was expecting this like massive box, but no. I've been going bananas about having no stereo system in my car, so I went ahead and purchased the Sony double din deck. It's the XAV AX1000. It's got Apple CarPlay, satellite radio ready, Bluetooth, USB, all the good shit. Yeah. Woo!
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
So this is like day number 5. It's been about a week I've been tuning and data logging. But unfortunately, I found out that hesitation stumbling that I've mentioned in previous videos is from an issue with fuel servation. Now, fuel servation does not make any sense for me right now because the fuel injectors were serviced. I got a high flow fuel pump. I understand that this issue can come from things like a sensor. And unfortunately, I was dumb and completely forgot to change my upstream sensors rather than just, doing them both at the same time because I just did my downstream sensors. Yeah, see, it went up 19.2. Then we had like a 20 number figure. Yeah. But 19 is supposed to be the max. Fucking dog won't shut up.
We're gonna play a game. We're gonna play whose car is louder.
Suck on that, Mercedes.
Okay, we are back. It's been probably like a week now. We've been going back and forth with trying to get the car running okay. And with Onsef's help, we were able to actually determine that the car was running a little too lean. So the past day, I took apart the upstream O2 sensors, replaced them with brand new ones because the old ones were kind of old. So I decided, you know what, it doesn't hurt to have the car reading everything right. The car seems to be running a lot smoother.
but Monsef is still pretty determined on getting this thing fixed with a flash. We got a new flash today. We're gonna put the new one on. This is gonna be the 5th one that he sent me. So let's see how it runs. We're going to quickly log and see if we can replicate this issue again.
3 days later.
Read it and weep it, bitches. It's your #1 Infinity fanboy here.
1 week after, and we got our ARC features. Let's go ahead and upload this onto the car. I have no idea how to use these features, by the way. Sorry, neighbors. So he says, for ARC launch control, you have to put the car in first gear while it's at a complete stop. You have to press the clutch all the way in, floor the gas pedal, then you adjust the RPMs with your cruise control switch. This one right here. The burnout mode is there just to do a burnout. Okay, cool. And he says the other maps that are available, retrievable by holding down cruise control switch, you press it down while tapping cancel, the amount of times corresponding to the map number. You will see set blink on the dash. Map number 1 is my 91 to 94 octane performance. 91, 94 octane performance with flames is map number 2, and map number 3 is eco mode, and map number 4 is my anti-theft no start. He also said you need to make sure you change your oil more often on the flame map. You also have to check your oil regularly. Cancel once, I think. And it blinks one. There you go.
Jesus. This thing's sick.
This is fucked. Yo!
This is just such a breath of fresh air. This car came to life, man.
Fucking
This
hell.
fucking car came to life, dude.
Holy shit, yo, this thing hauls ass. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Yo, tell me you're getting all this right now.
I'm getting everything, bro.
Holy cow.
Unreal. Holy fuck.
I personally really like the way the car behaves after the tune. It runs a lot more smooth, and there's a lot more throttle response there, and I love the ARC features. Is there a huge horsepower gain? I won't be able to tell you that because I, unfortunately, didn't have access to a dyno before and after the tune. But what I can tell you that is Yes, it's definitely gotten a lot more ponies under the hood after getting the entire setup configured and working cooperatively with one another, meaning the long tube headers, the larger intake, the throttle body, the ported manifold, everything that you did with your car is supposed to be working 100% with one another, and that's what the tune's there for. So yes, it is running a lot better in terms of horsepower and torque numbers. Yeah, for sure. Now, can I prove that with dyno numbers? Unfortunately, no. But subjectively speaking, I think I definitely feel a big difference with the car. Is it worth getting the tune? Abso-fucking-lutely. Especially if you have a ton of mods done to your G35 like me, you definitely should get a tune. Your car is not going to run right beforehand, so after the tune, it'll make sure everything's tweaked and everything's working properly for you. Anyways, hopefully that answered some of the questions you guys had in mind for me after watching this video, but I'm very happy with the end result and how the car is performing. In fact, I'm enjoying it even more now that I know the car is working well with all the given puzzle pieces. And, you know, I feel a little more confident driving the G35 around town. It feels like it's gotten a wake-up call and it's just, you know, on an adrenaline rush, and it just feels like it's all come together really well. So I'm really happy with the entire progress of the G35 thus far. We're still not done though. Hopefully we're going to get our tires in order, our pulleys in check, and we're going to get some suspension components for this car done soon, along with some interior and aesthetic mods. Well, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I really hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and I really hope that also clears up some questions you guys might have had in mind, and were maybe just curious on how the process rolled through. I was very eager and very excited to get this thing started with the tune setup, and to be honest with you, the process was really easy thanks to Monsef's help at AdminTuning. So another shout out to him, and many thanks to all my friends who actually came out to check the car out and, you know, give another hand in terms of installing some things and getting things logged. And you know, it's this whole car build is not a one-man show, like I said in my previous videos. It's definitely takes a whole group of good friends and people to help you out. So I'm beginning to really like this project car thing, and I was really hesitant before doing this, but since this is like my first legit, you know, car I put a lot of time and money and effort in, I really can't be any happier with how the outcome's been so far. If you had any other questions, you know, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. I'm the type of guy where if I see somebody looking for help or advice, I just always give. And you know, that's what the car community really needs, is, you know, people to really help each other out and, you know, answering questions or, you know, giving them good advice. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.